Here, Jimmy, wear a jacket. Otherwise, you will fall sick. Well, you should always wear clothes according to the weather. It's lucky I had an extra jacket. Wow, I had a great day at school today. How was yours?
Okay, we have a test on weather and climate tomorrow.
Seriously, Jimmy, don't you check the weather forecast?
When we moved here, my dad said that the climate in this place was warm and nice.
Yes, we have a warm climate here, but the weather can keep changing, and you need to be prepared for that.
Now I'm confused.
Jimmy, let me tell you something about weather and climate.
Oh, great! That will also help me with my test tomorrow.
Weather of a place tells you how that place feels right now. The weather today was funny. Cold in the morning, rainy a minute back, and now it's sunny.
It sure was funny. Thanks to you, I was okay today.
Yup. That's why it makes sense to watch the weather forecast. Do you know that climate and weather are two different things?
They are?
Yes, you saw how the weather changed today, but the climate of a place means how that place has felt over a long period of time.
I don't quite get it.
Let me explain. For example, we know that Canada is a cold place. That is because over many years, that is how the usual weather of Canada has been.
Now it makes sense. For example, deserts have a hot climate.
Yes, because the average weather there has been hot for many years.
So, climate is how the weather has been on an average for a long period of time.
Yes, that's right.
How long?
Well, like 30 years?
Oh, that's a long time.
Let's go inside now. I'm hungry.
I wonder how many different climates there are.
Well, the climate is decided by two main factors: temperature and precipitation.
What?
Precipitation. It means water falling from the sky.
Oh, so don't you say rain?
It could be rain, but it can also be other things like snow or hail.
Okay.
The Earth is divided into three major climate zones. Depending on your place on the Earth, you could be either in the tropical, temperate, or polar zone.
I sure don't want to be in that polar zone. Look, precipitation. The weather's changing.
Yes, it is. Weather is more complicated than climate.
Oh, I love complicated stuff. Tell me about it.
In addition to temperature and precipitation, weather also means air pressure, moisture, clouds, or fog, and winds.
It sure can get very windy here sometimes. Last weekend, I saw a man's hat flying away in the wind.
So tell me, do you understand the elements that make up weather?
I think so.
Okay, temperature,
How hot or cold it is.
precipitation,
Fancy name for rain or snow.
winds,
The speed of air around you, fast or slow.
clouds,
can be white, grey, black. Sky is sometimes overcast with clouds and is clear at other times.
Very good. Now the tough one, moisture.
I know how much water is in the air. Sometimes it can be humid or muggy and rather dry sometimes.
Super! You're a smart kid. Now the last one, air pressure.
I guess, I think, I'm not sure.
It's okay. Air pressure means how much air is pressing down on the Earth's surface. Depending on the height of a place or how cold or warm the air is, air pressure changes from place to place.
I think I'm ready for my test tomorrow.
Okay, so tell me, how is climate different from weather?
You are like climate because you are usually good to me over a long time. But my baby sister is like weather. Her mood can change anytime.
Assalamualaikum students of class 3. I am your S.St teacher. Today is 6th July. Day is Monday. Lecture number 4 and week number also 4. Students, as you know that we have completed our unit number 3 climate, book work and copy work. Now today we will do worksheet page number 1A. Do you have worksheets? Okay, check your bags and take out your S.St worksheet and open page number 1. Okay student, this is your worksheet. New Oxford Social Study for Pakistan. So write your name, class, section and branch. Now look at page number 1A. Write date here. Lesson number 3 climate. Things to do. Look at the daily weather details in a newspaper or the news on television and keep a daily temperature record for 1 week. Write that record in the chart given below. डेली आपने वेदर मौसम की डिटेल्स लिखनी है, डेली का टेम्परेचर राइट करना है. यू मे हेल्प फ्रॉम न्यूज़पेपर. आप न्यूज़पेपर से भी हेल्प ले सकते हैं और न्यूज़ चैनल से भी. तमाम न्यूज़ चैनल्स पर जो है वो टेम्परेचर रिकॉर्ड जो है वो दिखाया जा रहा होता है. आप वहाँ से उस ले सकते हैं और यहाँ पे राइट कर सकते हैं. देयर आर 7 कॉलम्स. एज टू नो देयर आर 7 डेज इन अ वीक. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Number 2. Make a simple weather vane. Put it up in high place but away from trees and buildings. वो कह रहे हैं सिंपल सी weather vane बनाए. Do you know what is weather vane? What does weather vane do? क्या होती है weather vanes और क्या काम करती है? Anybody knows? Yes, weather vane is an instrument which is used to tell the direction of the wind. Weather vane हमें wind की direction के बारे में बताती है और आपने इस वेदर वेन को बनाना है और उसके बाद इसको किसी ऊंची जगह पे रखना है. किसी विंडो में भी रख सकते हैं या लेकिन ट्रीज़ और बिल्डिंग से दूर रखना है. एंड आफ्टर दैट डज द विंड ब्लो इन द सेम डायरेक्शन एवरी डे. फिर आपने बताना है कि क्या रोज़ाना हवा जो है वो एक ही सिम्स में चलती है. डेली जो डायरेक्शन है विंड की वो सेम होती है. As you know, there are 4 direction: north, south, east and west. अब इस डायरेक्शन के अकॉर्डिंग आपने टाइम टेबल को फिल करना है जो आपको आपकी वर्कशीट पर दिया गया है कि डेली आपने नोट करना है कि विंड जो है वो नॉर्थ की साइड से आ रही है, साउथ है, ईस्ट है और वेस्ट है. At the end of this lecture, I will show you the video in which you have to learn how to make weather vane. इस रिकॉर्डिंग के बाद मैं आपको एक वीडियो दिखाऊंगी जिसमें आपको सिखाया जाएगा कि वेदर वेन कैसे बनाते हैं. ओके, थिंक अबाउट इट. कैन यू नेम 3 countries that have cold climate? कैन यू नेम 3 countries that have cold climate? कोई सी भी 3 ऐसी कंट्रीज़ के आपने नाम लिखने हैं जहाँ पे आपको पता है कि कोल्ड क्लाइमेट मतलब सारा साल एक ही जैसा मौसम रहता है, सर्दी होती है. 3 ऐसी कंट्रीज़ के नाम लिखने हैं जहाँ पे सारा साल गर्मी पड़ती है. व्हाट डज अ मीटीरियोलॉजिस्ट डू? अब जो मीटीरियोलॉजिस्ट होता है वो क्या काम करता है? Students, number 1 is countries with cold climate. I have written 6 countries. You can write any 3 by your own choice. Number 1, Canada, Sweden, Russia, Norway, Iceland, Finland. Countries with hot climate, I have written also 6 countries and you can write by yourself and by your own choice. Mexico, India, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia and Oman. The last question is, what does a meteorologist do? एक meteorologist जो है वो क्या काम करता है? You know? Yes, a meteorologist studies the weather and climate and keep records. Meteorologist क्या काम करता है? A meteorologist studies the weather and climate and keep records. Student, page number 1B is your homework. You do this page as homework, but there is a little mistake in spelling rain gauge, so please correct the spelling, then write it. Okay? Thanks. Allah Hafiz.
How to make a wind vane. Make a simple wind vane and you'll soon be able to amaze others with your ability to forecast weather. You will need 2 paper plates, scissors, poster board, a plastic straw, a straight pin, a pencil with a new eraser, modeling clay, glue, and a compass. Optional: crayons and a styrofoam plate. Step 1. Write the 4 directions, east, west, north, and south, equally spaced along the outer edges of an inverted paper plate. Make the project personal by decorating the plate with crayons. Step 2. Use scissors to cut an arrow point and an arrow tail from poster board, making each about 2 inches in length. Cut the shapes from a styrofoam plate if poster board is unavailable. Step 3. Make small slits at each end of the straw using scissors. Step 4. Place one of the poster board shapes into a slit at each end of the straw to create an arrow. This will later point to the direction the wind is blowing. Step 5. Insert a straight pin through the center of the straw and then into the eraser tip of the pencil, making sure to leave ample space for spinning at the upper and lower sides of the straw. Step 6. Set the pencil by pushing its point through the center of the paper plate and then sticking it into a lump of modeling clay serving as a base. Test the wind vane by gently blowing it. Step 7. Place the structure on a second paper plate and then glue the plates together with the clay mound inside. Step 8. Move the wind vane outdoors after the glue dries and then align the directions using a compass. Watch the arrow go to work. By learning what type of weather is associated with wind directions in your area, it's a breeze to forecast conditions. Did you know? As of 2008, Dodge City, Kansas was the windiest city in the United States.